Oh, yeah, you don't get a figure like that chowing down on the chocolate, my friend, I'll tell you that much. Oh, but that voice is all the comfort we need this morning. Kelly Kamalo absolutely blowing us away. Chef Charles is so relaxed. I've never seen
Absolutely.
this.
Well, we're always going to be relaxed from time to time. I guess it must be that voice sort of as it sort of wafts through the studio.
Man. No, it could be something to do with the awesome boys' food we're about to make our foot.
Big chow.
What's going on here, bro?
Well,
I'm seeing chili say.
Absolutely. Well, anyway, it's obviously all about chocolate today. So we've got a chocolate chili beef con carne. Now, it's my sort of bit of a twist. We're not using mince, and it's not sort of been, cooked right down. We've got sort of a big hearty stew, but we've got the addition of chocolate. Remember, chocolate is generally actually savoury. It is not a sweet component. So in terms of ingredients, what have we got first? I've got a bit of onions that I just sort of frying off down here. And then across here, coriander, a little bit of oregano, cumin, some dried chilies, some smoked paprika. So you can imagine the wonderful aroma coming through there. And then cocoa powder as well. Remember, that's the sort of the one component that makes up actually chocolate itself there. And a little bit of garlic. So I'm going to get this all going. I'm going to pass that to you and get you there.
Nice.
Look after it.
Cool. Can I put them in any order?
Right, just go. Let's put everything into there. The chili, the paprika, the cocoa powder, the garlic into there as well. A bit of oregano.
Get it in there.
Come on, get in there and start working.
We've seen a return to kind of the base cacao now. Not so much an importance of your processed chocolates, but real base organic chocolates are making a comeback. Which is great. I love the dark
I think
chocolate.
it is a great chocolate. It's great. All that is what they call sort of the cocoa nib that will eventually make the chocolate is literally just the solids, and then they've just all they've done is remove the actual oil. So that's what cocoa powder is eventually there.
Because it's filled with antioxidants and all sorts of good things. Yeah.
So you grind all that up into this beautiful paste there, and I've got these onions taking on a little bit of colour, which is great. Other ingredients for our next section, what have we got? I've got some seared beef cubes that I've just seared off beautifully. Lots of colour to add a bit of depth to that there. I've got a bit of stout beer. Now that's really adding a bit of depth. You don't have to add that in. A bit of water, a little bit more chicken stock is absolutely fine as well. Some tinned tomatoes and a little bit of brown sugar is all we need. It's looking fantastic. Now if you can pour that into here as well for me, that'll be fantastic. So in with your spices there. Make sure you get all that out.
Yeah, get it out. Oh, look at those little
There we go. And look how dark it is as well. I love that depth that you get. And in with your tomatoes like that. That's just going to start cooking down as we go on. If you can just start mixing all that together. And then in with your
man, my little heart is beating here. You know how exciting this is. A good meal, man.
I love the smell of that already. It's just so fantastic. So you can really imagine how it's all going to blend together. And then in with your stock.
As I suppose the next big one is Father's Day after, still reading from Mother's Day. But if you want to really impress your pops, making a meal like this.
Absolutely. And it keeps the missus happy because there's always a chocolate that they will love at the end of the day.
100%.
Anyway, and sugar into there as well. Cool. And what you now need to allow that to do is just for it to cook down for about an hour or so until that beef is beautiful and tender and succulent and all those flavors start to infuse together. So you've got that wonderful savouriness of the chocolate, lovely earthy flavour, like almost eating the ground. But then you got that lovely spicy notes and then that sweetness as well, and let that gently take over. And then, after a bit of time...
Bathe me.
Oh, there we go.
My face in
How's that? Right, there we go.
Smells amazing.
That's just cooking down very, very gently. And then just to finish off a little bit later, you've got your pimento beans, red kidney beans, whatever sort of beans you've got in your cupboard. Pick and Pay's got a wonderful selection. So don't get carried away. You can be really creative with that there. So pop your beans in there to warm those.
It's already a very protein-rich meal, but this will bring the GI level right down.
Absolutely.
Your beans, your legumes are so healthy for you.
Indeed. And then go on. The darker, the better. You're literally going to take your bits of chocolate and just break it up and allow that to go there.
Man. You're a cowboy in the kitchen.
Love it.
Yeah, look,
anyway, there we go. So in that goes. And now we're going to start sort of just bringing this down and allowing the warmth of the heat from the stew to actually start removing all that fat and loosening it up so it all infuses together. So it just melts in there and it's going to make it thicker, it's going to make it richer, darker, more voluptuous and everything else you can imagine. And then just to sort of freshen it up. So you've got all these earthy flavors, the spice going on, the sweetness, all these bits of body, and then that bit of freshen it up, a little bit of lime juice in there as well. So imagine, just to lighten it, obviously takes the heat away from that bit of chili as well. And how simple is that? And we'll serve that just now with a bit of sour cream, a bit of coriander, but
yes, we will, my
friend.
the
recipe for a wonderful chili chocolate beef con carne.
I love it. It's a modern twist on a firm old favorite, American favorite. I love it. If you're a chili fan, The word is chili to SMS to 33728. I think we better take a recap here. I want to know exactly what's gone into this so I can duplicate this at home. Let's take a quick look. Oh.
Boil soaked beans and bay until tender, then drain. Crush together chilies, cocoa powder, oregano, cumin, paprika and cinnamon. Brown beef, then set aside. Sauté onion and garlic and add spice blend and tomato paste. Add beef, tin tomatoes, stout, stock and sugar. Simmer for 1.5 hours, then stir in beans, chocolate and lime juice. Serve topped with sour cream and coriander.
Oh, this is already smelling absolutely fantastic. We are making some fine little touches to our meal here, ready for game time. Oh, this will be a nice one ahead of the UEFA Champions League this weekend.
Indeed. How's that for
so what have you dressed it with?
So just a little bit of sour cream, a bit of fresh coriander, whatever fresh herbs you've got. There's always a few in the fridge that are there. I think the coriander really now just adds another dimension of that. So that wonderful smell. So you got that aroma of the chili, the spices, that sour cream again just cutting through all those big, bold flavors there, just to soothe it. And how's that? For something that's slightly different, using chocolate in a savory dish and not chocolate in a dessert.
Oh, to making me want to cry, man. Oh, that looks absolutely delicious. The keyword again is chili to 33728. Now, sadly, yesterday we were hit by the terrible news of the passing of Vuyo Mbuli, who is one of, I think, South Africa's favorite sons. The outpouring of messages has been incredible. It really has left a void, and I think a lot of us are really struggling to find the words to express how we feel at the moment. And I know Leanne is going to be chatting to Dr. Darren now and offering us a bit of perspective on a very difficult time.
By supporting the Flower Valley Conservation Trust, that's where we found goodness. Pick and Pay, always there for you.